أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومن أهل الكتاب من إن تأمنه بقنطار يؤده إليك ومنهم من إن تأمنه بدينار لا يؤده إليك إلا ما دمت عليه قائما ذلك بأنهم قالوا ليس علينا في الأميين سبيل ويقولون على الله الكذب وهم يعلمون. Dear friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I recited Surah Aal-i-Imraan Ayat number 75. In this ayat, Allah tells us about the people of the book, that those people, they are two types. So some are trustworthy and some are not trustworthy. When you are just to give something for the time being, and if you go back to take your things, so they will give you. But some people, when you just trust on them and give something for the time being, and if you go back to take your things, so they will not give you back. So because they understood from their own mind that they have to keep it, and it has been made lawful according to their own book, like Torah. So this way Allah said in this ayat also that Allah never made anything halal for them. So the thing that has been stolen from someone or occupying by them, or they have to take the control over something and they think that this thing is lawful for them, Allah never gave them permission to do this one. So this is a lying, this is a untruth towards Allah. So this way they are not trustworthy people. So we read this one, we will understand more better in this, inshallah. Allah said, وَمِنْ أَهْلِ الْكِتَابِ, and from the people of the book, man, the person who, in tamanhu, if you give something to that person as a trust, kintarin mean so many things. If you are just to give so many things, even the costly things, good things, you are just to give the person who are from the people of the book, just to give them as a trust. Yu'addihi, they will give you back, ilaika, to you. So they will give it back to you. وَمِنْ أَهْلِ الْكِتَابِ مَنْ إِنْ تَأْمَنْهُ بِقِنْطَارٍ يُؤَدِّهِ إِلَيْكَ, and from the people of the book, a person for whom, if you entrust him with the great amount of wealth, so he will return it to you. وَمِنْهُمْ, and from them, man, a person, in tamanhu, if you give something as a trust, bidinarin, even a silver coin, la yuaddihi, he will not give you back, ilaika, to you. He will not give you back. Illa, except ma dumta alayhi qaima. Ma dumta, if you are just standing on that person constantly. So, وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ إِنْ تَامَنْهُ بِدِينَارٍ لَا يُؤَدِّهِ إِلَيْكَ إِلَّا مَا دُمْتَ عَلَيْهِ قَائِمًا. And from them, a person for whom, if you entrust him with a single coin, he will not return it to you except you keep on standing him constantly. Zalika bi-annahum. So that is because qalu, they said, Laisa, no, alayna, on us, fil ummiyina, from the illiterate, unlettered people, like who are not from the people of book. Sabil, so mean any way. So, Zalika bi annahum qalu laysa alayna fil ummiyina sabil. So that is because they said it is not lawful on us to be accountable to the illiterate or unlettered people in any way. وَيَقُولُونَ, and they say, Alallahi, on Allah, Hil Kaziba, the lying. So they are telling lie towards Allah, Wahum Yalamun, and they know it. So it means they were telling lies towards Allah, knowing it. We read one time more. Allah said in this ayat, وَمِنْ أَهْلِ الْكِتَابِ مَنْ إِنْ تَامَنْهُ بِقِنْطَارٍ يُؤَدِّهِ إِلَيْكَ وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ إِنْ تَامَنْهُ بِدِينَارٍ لَا يُؤَدِّهِ إِلَيْكَ إِلَّا مَا دُمْتَ عَلَيْهِ قَائِمًا ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّهُمْ قَالُوا لَيْسَ عَلَيْنَا فِي الْأُمِّيِّينَ سَبِيلٌ وَيَقُولُونَ عَلَى اللَّهِ الْكَذِبَ وَهُمْ يَعْلَمُونَ. So Allah said, and among the people of the book, a person who, if you entrust him with great amount of wealth, he will return it to you. And among them, a person who, if you entrust him with a single silver coin, he will never return it to you unless you are constantly standing on him with demand. That is because they say there is no blame on us concerning the unlearned people, and they speak untruth, or they tell a lie about Allah knowingly. So Allah told in this ayat clearly that the people of the book, they are two types. So one are those people who are trustworthy, and the others are not trustworthy. Even if you give them as a trust a single coin, they will not be able to give it back to you. So even some of them, they understand that according to their book, like Torah, they say it is written in their book Torah that if we occupy something from the people who are not from the people of the book, so those things becomes lawful for them, and they can use that one, and Allah will never ask them at the day of judgment. But Allah said, I never told them, I never gave them permission to control the things of others, or to steal the things of others, or to occupy the things of others. Allah said, I never allowed them also. So that is their own lying towards Allah. So those people, they are not trustworthy, and they are spreading some disbelief about Allah, and this way at the day of judgment they have to be answerable towards Allah. Abdullah bin Salam radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he was Jew before accepting Islam. One person, he entrusted him, and he gave him too much gold as a trust, so to keep that. So Abdullah bin Salam radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he kept that one. When person came back and he requested that, give me my trust back. So Abdullah bin Salam radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he has given completely and fully the whole gold quantity, whatever he had been given to him. So Abdullah bin Salam radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he returned completely and fully towards him. This way Allah said in Holy Quran, this one, وَمِنْ أَهْلِ الْكِتَابِ, and from the people of the book, مَنْ إِنْ تَامَنْهُ, and some from them, one person is that one, in tamanhu, if you trust in him, bikin tarin, if you give so many things costly, like the person he gave the gold to the Abdullah bin Salam radiallahu ta'ala anhu. So this way, if you give them so much things and as a trust, yu'addihi ilaik, they will give you back. Similarly, one person, two revelation is about this one. Like one is the name, they say a person whose name was Fakhas. Fakhas was from the Jew. When a person went to him and he gave him a silver coin just for trust, he said, keep it with you, I will come back and take it from you. So when the person came back to take that one, he refused to give it back. So this was the one revelation. And other revelation, it comes that the person whose name was Ka'b bin Ashraf, he was also a Jewish scholar, and when someone gave 1 dinar or 1 coin, and when he came back to take it from him, and he was not to give him back, he refused to give him. And this way Allah said in this ayat that وَمِنْهُمْ, and from them, and from the people of the book, man in tamanhu, and one person is that one also, in tamanhu, if you trust that person with dinarin, it means if you give 1 dinar, 1 coin, just as a trust to make him like trustworthy, la yu'addihi ilaik, so he will not be able to give it back to you. He is not to give it back to you, illa ma dumta alayhi qaima, unless until you are constantly standing upon him. So if you are just standing upon the person with demand of your coin, so then may be possible, but otherwise it is not possible to give you back whatever the person has got your trust. So this is the belief of some of the Jews, that they were saying that it is written in our Torah that if we are just to keep the things of those people who are not from Bani Israel, so those things are lawful for us, and it is written in our Torah also. But Torah is the Allah's message for them, and Allah said, I never gave them permission. So this way Allah said, وَيَقُولُونَ, and those people, they say, alallahi, towards Allah, alallahi al-kaziba, so they are just to tell a lie towards Allah. وَهُمْ يَعْلَمُونَ, even they know this one. They know that it is not true, but they are blaming Allah, so they are making telling lies about Allah, that Allah gave us permission that we can occupy the things of other people or steal the things of other people, so then those things will become lawful for us. But Allah said, I never gave them permission. So those people, they are doing it with their own mind, and at the day of judgment they will have to be answerable and accountable about it, whatever they are doing. So this way we understand here, so that from the people of the book, some people, they were good, and who were good and trustworthy, and those people, they accepted Islam also, like Abdullah bin Salam radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he accepted Islam. But some people who were not trustworthy and who were not to return the trust of people, and those people, they never accepted Islam, and they were the people like the enemy of Islam, and they produced so many troubles and problems for the Muslims also, and this way there were the battles and wars with them also. So the main thing is that trust is very important thing. So if a person who is trustworthy, that is good person in the eyes of Allah. So trust is very important. The Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam also said that La dina la amanata lahu. A person who is not trustworthy, he has no iman. Even in one other hadith it comes that ayatul munafiq is salasun. So the signs of the munafiq, the hypocrite, those are three. The first one is a haddasa kazaba, when that person is just to tell something, so he is just to tell a lie. The second is awada akhlafa, so when he is to hold the promise, so he is not to fulfill it. The third sign of hypocrite is wa izato min khana, and when you are just to have a trust on him, so he is not becoming trustful, he is not trustworthy. So that is the other sign of that person. And one other place it comes that when he talk, he will talk with the filthy things like abusing and something like this. This is the other sign of those people also. So the trust is very important. So even Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he says that the trust is also hidden in the eyes of a person. Because when a person is just to look something with his eyes, then the greed or some other ideas are produced in the mind of the person. So this way, if you are just to keep your eyes away from the things of the people, like the things mean everything, because all the things mostly they believe they are belonging to the other people. So those things which are belonging to the other people, you are not to look at that also, because when you look sometime, if the bad idea or greed or something produced in you, so that will be a problem for you. So this way, that makes a other problem, because sometimes it will create the jealousy in the person, and then sometimes the person wants to snatch those things, then the backbiting, then blaming, and some other things possible. So this way, the better thing is that you have to keep your eyes away from the things of the people, even if they are women, girls, or men, people, or the things of the people, so you take your eyes away from them, so then the bad idea will not come in your mind. So the best way is just to keep your eyes away from those things. So Prophet ﷺ said in one hadith that if someone someone in trust in you, then you must fulfill the trust. So a person who is not trustworthy, so he will have to be accountable at the day of judgment. So this way, very important for us to be trustworthy. Allah gave us tawfiq to become trustful in this world, so that at the day of judgment we will be in a good condition, so that Allah will be happy with us, inshallah. Ameen.